In today's video, guys, we are going through the confidence blueprint in how to improve confidence in your what the heck am I talking about? Get this out of here. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the confidence blueprint. This is a video I wanted to make for a while, guys. We're going to be hitting physical, mentally, and social confidence all in one video. I was gonna record this outside, but look at this. It's raining. It's Chicago, guys. Gotta love the weather. But it's finally springtime, and you know, we don't have to worry about snow, but now we have to worry about the rain. But it's okay. I promise you guys, we will be outside eventually again. But anyway, guys, let's jump on into this video, and we're gonna start with physical confidence. This is one that I started at the age of 16, guys. I've always been addicted to working out and going to the gym ever since I was in high school, and this changed my life a lot, and we don't talk about this enough. If you're a male and you're struggling with confidence and you are unconfident in your ability of looks, physical confidence is going to help you a lot. And the biggest thing I recommend is strength training. This can help you lose weight if you're overweight, but it can also transform you from looking like a stick, which was me, guys. I used to not look muscular. I was just super skinny, skin and bone, like not a lot of muscle mass. I was never overweight. I never struggled with the weight, but I struggled with gaining weight. Everything I would eat would go right through me. I had the fastest metabolism on earth, guys. I could sit there and eat 10 donuts, 25 cookies, eat McDonald's for dinner, and just eat like garbage all day, every day, and I wouldn't put on any weight. Like, I don't know. I don't recommend doing that, by the way. That's not good for anything. Always eat a healthy diet, guys, but I kid you not, my diet was so trash, and I was only 110 pounds going into high school. Like, it was kind of crazy. But I do recommend strength training, guys. Strength training will help you build that physical confidence. It is my number one thing as well. Going to the gym, me personally, what I did was I used my school gym when I was in high school. I would just stay after school for an hour and just work out. And I also did the strength training class in my gym class as well. So I was working out twice a day sometimes. And then after high school, I signed up for a gym and worked out every single morning, and I've been doing it ever since, guys. So yeah, strength training is definitely one of the biggest ways you can build your confidence when it comes to physical confidence, because it makes you look better. Like, people will notice 3 months after you start working out that you're working out. Your muscle mass will increase. If you're overweight, you're gonna lose weight, but you're gonna lose the fat and it's gonna turn to muscle. So you're not gonna lose a number on the scale, but you will lose that extra heavy feel to your like your body. Your body will tell the difference. Just because the number on the scale doesn't change doesn't mean that there won't be a difference. There will be a difference, I promise you. You just takes time to see. 1 pound of fat is heavier than 1 pound of muscle. Keep that in mind as well, guys. Numbers on the scale mean nothing. I'm 170 something pounds, guys, but I don't look like it. When I tell people my weight, they're actually shocked, because I don't look like I'm almost 200 pounds, but I am. It's all muscle, like, mostly, which is good. I'm like lightweight still. People can lift me up like I'm nothing, and you know, I can run really fast even though I'm almost 200 pounds, because like I said, my weight is really, like, it's all muscle. It's not fat at all. So it's kind of cool. Another thing I recommend for helping your physical confidence, and this is something I never got into in high school. I wish I would have, though. Personal grooming, guys. Keeping your hair cut, like getting a haircut every like 2 to 4 weeks. You don't have to get it professionally done. You can have someone in your family do it if they know how to do it. But not having super long hair all the time. Me personally, I didn't want to get haircuts and stuff, and I would just grow my hair out, and it didn't look good because my hair used to just stick up all the time, and it didn't look that great. Skincare routine, guys. This will definitely help you increase your confidence, especially if you're like in high school or you're just getting out of high school. I just started doing skincare like this year, like in January. I really wish I would have gotten into this a long time ago. You can't really tell, but I do have acne scars because I had acne back in high school. I kind of wish I got into skincare when I was in high school, when I had the acne and stuff. But basically, if you are struggling with that kind of stuff, I definitely recommend looking into like skincare products. You don't have to spend $100 on one product. You can go cheap and just experiment and find what works for you. Not everything has to be super expensive. Confidence is something that I recommend learning. It's something that is free, but you know, this stuff isn't free. Like, strength training is free if you can work out at home. You could do calisthenics, or you could buy a set of dumbbells. You don't have to pay monthly for a gym. Me personally, I like the environment of the gym. But when it comes to like skincare, you can buy cheap products and it'll work for you. Just find what works for you. Clothing, guys. Clothing matters. What you wear matters. But don't force a style that doesn't work for you. If you don't want to spend $1,000 on brand clothes, don't do that. I would never recommend even buying brand clothes. I think brand clothes are a total waste of money, if you ask me. You're paying $60 for a shirt. Like, you can buy 6 shirts from Walmart that are plain and make better use with that money, buying 6 pairs of shirts instead of one shirt, like, for real. But regular jeans, you can just wear jeans. You don't have to wear like super fancy pants or like even joggers. Like, you don't have to spend $40 or $50 on a pair of pants at Nikes or Adidas or whatever. You can go to Walmart and buy regular sweatpants for $10, and if your style works, it works. You don't have to impress other people. You're just trying to impress yourself. Confidence comes from within, not from external validation from other people, guys. So keep that in mind as well. And finally, guys, hygiene. This will help you guys as well when trying to boost up your confidence. Something I struggle with even to this day is brushing my teeth twice a day. And you know, I'm trying to get into it, but like I be like super tired and stuff, guys, and I don't do it at night. But I should be doing it at night, guys. And that's the thing, like, being confident doesn't mean like perfect. Confidence is not perfect, and that's a lie that lots of people fall into. Is, oh, in order to be confident I have to be perfect. No, that is far from the truth, guys. You're still gonna be imperfect, but confidence comes from accepting, hey, this is who I am. Like, if I'm gonna change something, I'm gonna change it because I want to change it, not because someone else is telling me to change it. That's the difference between confidence and unconfidence, guys. Just being able to be comfortable with who you really are and not have to fake anything. But yeah, hygiene is very important, guys. I do recommend showering daily, wearing deodorant. You don't have to wear cologne if you don't want to. Me personally, I don't really put on cologne that much. I have cologne, but I don't wear it all the time. I only wear it for like special occasions. But yeah, brushing your teeth, taking care of yourself, all that stuff will help you build physical confidence, especially if you're in your late teens or early 20s. And another thing that is gonna help you with physical confidence is doing slightly uncomfortable things, talking to somebody new, or trying a new workout machine that you haven't used before. The gym just got new workout stuff, guys. I have not used it yet. I might try it. Maybe this week sometime. Going out alone, this builds confidence as well. And this is something that a lot of people are scared of doing, is going out by themselves. Why are you scared of going out by yourself? I go out by myself all the time. I go to movies by myself. I'll go to the restaurants by myself. I'll sit alone. I don't care. What are they gonna say? Like, no one has ever actually physically walked up to me and said, why are you eating by yourself? No one's ever done that, guys. Like, for real. No one's done that once to me. And if they did, I think I'd actually be like very shocked. Like, whoa, why is this person talking to me? Like, for real. But they're just gonna think things. That's all they're gonna do. And at the end of the day, I'm living my life. And I'm not like sitting there depressed eating alone. I'm sitting there just in my own world eating alone. Like, I have no I don't feel shame for eating alone. In fact, I think it's more like, hey, I'm doing this because I can. I'm not scared of sitting in a restaurant by myself eating alone. And in fact, I see other people doing it too nowadays. I feel like it's just something that is getting normalized now finally, and that's something that wasn't normalized before. But yeah, just going out of your way, doing those new things, guys. The next section of this video, guys, that we're going through is mental confidence, and this one is very big. It's also like emotional confidence, guys. We tend to be harder on ourselves than other people, so keep that in mind, guys, when we go through this part of the video. Fixing your inner dialogue is the biggest thing that you can do to help your mental confidence or your emotional confidence. Like, it's like the same thing. Emotional and mental confidence, same thing, guys. But fixing your inner dialogue, we tend to kind of talk negatively about ourselves. Sometimes we know it, sometimes we don't know it. And, you know, stopping those negative thoughts is very important. When you have taken out like a very challenging task, you might be even aware that your body is telling you this. Like, your mind might be like, we can't do this. No, we can't do that. It's too tough for us to do. Like, we'll tend to tell ourselves that we can't do something just because we're scared of trying it, or because our body's trying to protect us from the damage or the grief that could come on us if we don't successfully accomplish what we're trying to do. But we need to stop those negative thoughts, guys, and we need to use affirmations. Just repeat those positive statements. I can do this. I can do that. Good things are coming my way. I earned this win, and stuff like that. Like, using affirmations is so powerful, guys. The power of the tongue is a real thing. The Bible talks about it. And, you know, our words and our thoughts, they affect our life more than people think. And they can keep you in the same position you are now, or they can take you to that next level. And a lot of people, they tend to use those thoughts in negative ways, and it damages their future, and it holds them back from the real true potential. So we need to stop those negative thoughts, guys. Fix your inner dialogue. Replace those negative thoughts with positive ones. And, you know, watch yourself grow. Watch yourself grow when you do that. Confidence is all about mindset more than physical. Everything's more mindset than physical, guys. So fixing your mental confidence is going to help you a long way. The next one, guys, take action before you feel ready. Let me tell you something. No one is ever truly ready. No one's ever truly ready to take that leap to the next stage of life. People sit there and they talk about doing this, doing that, doing this, and you'll see these people still doing that 5 years down the line. Why are you still talking about something 5 years later? Why didn't you just go and do it 5 years ago? You would have already been done. Or maybe you would have like had way more like success than you would have now if you started now. Like 5 years ago. Capitalize on the potential, guys. If you want to do something, do it now. Don't wait. Like, tomorrow's not even guaranteed. But also, it's like, if you're scared of starting, that's the best time to start. Because you got to tell yourself, hey, if I'm scared now, I'm probably going to be scared next week, next year, stuff like that. No one's ever truly ready, but you got to take action before you feel ready, because you're never going to feel ready. That time is never going to come when you walk outside and say, you know what? I'm ready. There's always going to be stuff going on around you, external factors. There's always going to be stuff going on in the world. Always going to be stuff going on with family. Always going to be stuff going on in your mental head. You're going to have these battles every single day, regardless of the year, regardless of what season you are in life. So if you have a goal, just go out and do it. And that's something I've been doing a lot more of recently, guys, is just writing it down and going and doing it. Like, at this point, like, time waits for no one. And you got to ask yourself, do you want to see where this story goes? Or do you want to look back 20 years down the line and say, dang, what if I would have done this at this time? Where would I be now? You don't want to live with regret, guys. This one's a big one too. Detaching from other people's feelings, guys. You're going to be judged no matter what you do. I'm letting you know that right now. You're not going to please every single person on earth. If you go out, let's use that example of the restaurant again. If you go out with somebody you're still gonna get judged by other people, regardless of if you're alone or not. If you're sitting there alone, some people are gonna look at you and say, oh, I wonder why this guy's alone. Let them judge you. Who cares? They're not physically gonna walk up to you and talk to you. I can tell you that right now from experience. Like I said, no one's ever physically walked up and talked to me while I was eating alone. And you know, there's days when I'm with my friends and I'm eating. I'm sure people are gonna judge you. And also, like, big things in life, when you truly reach a really high level, guys, when you start accomplishing your goals, when you start doing things that no one has ever done before, you're gonna have people talking about you in your friend groups, in your families, and everything. People are gonna say, why is this person accomplishing all this stuff? Why isn't it me? And there's gonna be people that get jealous. There's gonna be people that support you. There's gonna be people that hate you. There's gonna be people that like you. So detach from what other people think. The only opinion that matters is yours. This is your life. You are the main character of your life. Nobody else is gonna be able to control your life, especially when you hit your mid-20s like me, guys. You just realize, like, you know what, other people's opinions don't really matter anymore. Like, for real, you hit a certain point in life when you're like, you know what, I try to do people pleasing and it doesn't work for me. I'm just gonna do me now. And that's the point of life, when you realize, like, you know what, I am confident now because I don't need to rely on other people telling me what I can and cannot do. I am in control of my life. And that's when you hit, like, that confidence, like, hey, you know what, I am confident in myself now. The next one, guys, this one's a big one too. We find failure, or I mean, not reframe failure. Can't even, like, read my own writing, guys. I wrote this video out. But failure, guys, doesn't mean that you lost. And this is something I taught myself recently, because I used to think when I was back in high school, guys, or even in my early 20s, like, oh, if I took an L, that was it. The story was over. I have a story to tell you guys, but I want to tell you guys this. You only really fail if you stop trying or you give up. If you give up on something, then that's when you fail. That's when it's game over. Let me tell you a story now. I took a test, guys, when I was in my early 20s. I was 2 points away from passing. I went back and did it again. I failed again. This time I was like 5 or 6 points away from passing. So I failed twice. I was close both times, but I did worse the second time than I did the first time. And then finally, guys, I went back a third time. I told myself, this is my last chance. If I don't pass, I am done. So I would have failed if I failed that third time. And I passed that test, guys, and I won. I won the test. And it's a funny story, because when I walked into the testing room, guys, and I read the first question, I didn't know the answer. And I told myself, dang, wow, it's game over. Like, I seriously did not think that I was going to succeed in that test on that day either. And there was times when I was taking breaks in the middle of the test, just talking to God, like, hey, I pray I can pass, but I don't think I'm gonna pass. I don't think I'm gonna pass this test. And at the end, I did one last prayer before I hit that submit button. I hit that submit button, guys, and I passed that test. And I couldn't even believe it, guys. But I didn't just get one test pass. I passed 3 tests now. So never giving up. That power of perseverance, guys. And reframing failure. Failure is a part of learning, guys. Sometimes you don't know everything, and you're not ready to get to that next level just yet. You gotta do development, guys. Sometimes God sees, and he's like, if this person got in this position or got in this different environment right now, it would eat them alive. And God will have you it's not like a loss, but he'll have you take a temporary loss to help you develop your character more, develop skills, and make the story more interesting. No joke, because I love that story now. I used to hate that story, but now I love that story. I failed the test twice, and I passed it the third time. I tell people that now. I tell people all the time, like, hey, I failed my test twice before I finally got my win. And, you know, like, it helped me improve my confidence level too. Like, I failed that test twice. Like, imagine how I felt when I failed that first time. I did not feel happy. The second time was even worse. I was like, what the heck is going on here? But that third time, guys, like, I did so much character development, so much self-help, so much learning, growing as a person. And I was like, I need this win, and I got the win, guys. So yeah, you only truly fail if you stop trying and give up. And that's something that is very big. And that's how you can improve confidence mentally, guys. For the last portion of this video, guys, we are talking socially. Social life is very big, guys, and confidence in your social life will help you so much. And this is something I'm still trying to master, guys. I'm not really the biggest social person on the planet, but I am gonna get there, and I'm way better now than I was even last year, but 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and so on. Let me give you guys a big tip before we get into the other content that I have on this one. Don't be fake to fit in, guys. Just be yourself. This is big. So many people try to like jump on trends and not even be themselves anymore. Like, I look around, it's like, who really is standing out? Who really is being different? And just trying to be yourself, like not trying to just be fake to fit in. And it's very tough to tell, but there are people who are still being authentically themselves. And it makes me happy to see when people are actually just being themselves. Like, you don't have to agree with every single other person's opinion, guys. You don't have to listen to all the same music that everybody else listens to. I don't listen to rap music at all, guys. I really don't. Like, I see a lot of people like rap music. I don't like rap music. I've always been K-pop, which that's kind of getting really big nowadays, guys. But I listen to like my childhood music, and then I'm more like Japanese and stuff like that. I tend to listen to kind of like that music. But I'm myself. I don't listen to music I would never listen to just to fit in. That's just not who I am. But let's jump on into the next big thing for social confidence. This is something to help you build social confidence. You're going to practice simple conversations daily and start small. Don't go to a random person and try to have a full-blown conversation with them. It's going to be awkward. It's going to be weird if you do that. Start small. Talk to your cashiers that are ringing you up at the registers, and then talk to your coworkers. And you can start with just asking like simple things like, how's your day going? Just add that in. Like, whenever they say hi, you can say hi back and then say, how's your day going? Easy, simple, and to the point. And you don't have to like go super try hard. If that's all you can do that day, that's all you can do that day. Don't try to force yourself to have a full-blown conversation if you're not ready for that just yet, because you don't want it to be super awkward, because if you do that, it might break your confidence. Take those small wins and run. Like, take those small W's. It's okay. No one's judging you. If you do have a cool conversation, good. But if not, it's okay. Mastering eye contact, and this one's huge. If you're talking to a girl that you find attractive, guys, let me tell you what you can do that will definitely, like, you'll have no chance if you do this thing. So this is something you don't want to do. Just staring at her chest the whole time. That's going to give you no leverage at all. You're gonna look like a creep. You're gonna look weird. She's gonna be like, why is this guy just looking down there? Why is he not looking up here at me? It's gonna be weird, guys. Don't do that. Master eye contact. Look at those eyes, and just don't be weird, like, for real. And it is huge. And if you're talking to someone very important, like a boss or someone in high power, eye contact is very important. And a lot of people don't talk about that when it comes to social confidence. The next one, and this is like for conversations. So focus on them, not yourself. You can ask them questions about their childhood, their life, and stuff like that. What are their hobbies? What kind of shows do they watch? What kind of music do they listen to? Just get them talking about themselves. If you're not really confident in your social life just yet, the less talking you do, the better. Eventually, you want to branch off and talk more. But you don't want to only rely on you talking, especially at the beginning, because it's going to come off as, like, harder for the conversation to roll, as opposed to someone that's already, like, socially confident that talks all the time. Just let them do the talking. Just ask them questions about themselves and stuff. And then the next thing I have, guys, is going to be stuff to do after you do the simple practice I gave you earlier. You could do do slightly uncomfortable social actions. So start a conversation first. Eventually, this is something that's going to help you, just walking up to somebody and starting a conversation. Very tough to do, but it is doable once you hit that confidence level. And then give a genuine compliment, guys. This is something big as well. Whether it be someone you know, whether it be a random stranger, giving off a compliment is very it's a good way to build your social confidence and give you that next level when it comes to your social life, which is very important. And then, of course, guys, this is a big one. Accepting that some interactions are just gonna be awkward. I have a story on this, guys. When I was not very socially confident as much as I am now, which if I were to try to do a YouTube video like this when I was in that time frame, guys, it would have been a disaster. I'm telling you. Like, I did not like my face on camera. That's how socially awkward I used to be. But in this story, guys, I used to like a girl back in the day, guys. We worked together, and her dad was picking her up from work, and I asked if I could say hi to him and meet him. And I'm glad that this happened, but I'm not glad that this is happening. I kind of wish, like, I didn't meet this guy sometimes, just because of how awkward this story is. But it is a funny story. But basically, I saw him, and he said, "Hi, I'm Jose." I look at him, I smile, guys, and I said, "Thank you." I was so bad. Every single time I play that in my head, I always cringe at it. I don't know why I said thank you and shook his hand. It was very, very bad, guys. But, you know, some interactions are just gonna be awkward. I'm the one that made it. I'm the one that made it very awkward, guys. But you see, like, learning experience. I know now that you don't say thank you. I mean, I already knew it, but I know now not to say thank you after meeting someone's parent. But you know, it had to happen. It had to happen. That was actually my first time ever meeting somebody's dad like that as well. And, you know, it's gonna be awkward, I guess. Like, it was gonna be awkward regardless. But you know what? After that happened, I was like, I don't think anything could ever be that awkward ever again. And it really helped me build social confidence. I was like, I think I hit my all-time low. And when you know, like, hey, I hit my all-time low, it's only up from here, it really does bring a different side of you out. Like, hey, there's really nothing worse I could do that could ruin my social life than that moment right there. And then I was like, I can talk to anyone now. Like, I'm not scared of social interactions anymore, because I know nothing's gonna be as worse as that was. But yeah, that's very important to know too. Like, hey, when you hit your all-time low, it kind of boosts your confidence to a level of, hey, it's only up from here, like, for real. 2 more things you guys can do. Improving your presence. Speaking slower. Talking really fast does not equal confident. Pausing instead of rushing. Knowing when to pause when you talk instead of just rushing to get the words out. Very important. And then keeping a calm tone. If you can keep a calm tone, like, hey, I'm meant to be here. I'm not, you know, making weird noises out of my mouth, and I'm not stuttering and stuff. Like, hey, keeping that calm tone as if you're talking to someone that you always talk to. Like, hey, I'm talking to one of my friends, or hey, I'm talking to a family member or something. And then this is big, guys. If you're trying to improve your social confidence, you got to put yourself in social environments. You're not going to improve your social confidence from sitting at home. You're not going to improve your social confidence when you're not going out and meeting new people. If you're going out with friends and family only, your social confidence is never going to improve. You got to put yourself in situations where, hey, I'm by myself, I got to talk to people. Going to gym classes is a good way to meet new people and improve your social confidence. And you already have something in common. You like working out, obviously. Social events, guys. You know, going to a social event. I don't know. I've never been to one. I got to do that eventually. Meetups or hobby groups. Like, join a running club if you like running. Join a chess club if you like chess. If you like games, join a game club, etc. Same thing as gym classes. You have something in common when you join a hobby class. So it kind of breaks the ice and it makes it a little easier for you to talk to people. If you're in a gaming club and you're playing checkers or chess, you can just go up to the guy and be like, hey, when do you learn chess? My name is this, what's your name? And it's a great way to just make a new friend and stuff. But yeah, guys, this was a great video. I knew it was going to be about this length too. It kind of worked out perfectly. I told myself it's probably going to be about 30 minutes long. I kind of like had a time frame in mind, and literally with 30 minutes on the dot, and that is the end of the video, guys. But anyway, this was the confidence blueprint. Everything you need to know about confidence. Well, not everything, but basically we hit 3 big aspects of your life if you think about it. We hit it physically, we hit it mentally / emotionally, and we hit it socially, all in one video, guys. All in one video. You can only get it here. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Savannah,